We're here today to talk about the cold weather alerts, that activation that came out from the county. We know it's going to be a cold snap coming up the next few days, and we want to be prepared for that. So while the county has opened up shelters, cold weather shelters for individuals that are experiencing homelessness, for those that do not want to go to a cold weather shelter, we have invited law enforcement and the Multi-Agency Homeless Taskforce, which we partnered with, as well as Broward County's Homeless Initiative Partnership, to help distribute blankets throughout the county for individuals who wish to weather the storm, or of the cold front, rather, that's coming in. You'll see here to my left, we have clothing that we're going to be distributing, blankets, we have caps, gloves that will be distributed throughout the community. We have well over 900 blankets that we're going to be distributing from the law enforcement side, and the county is also distributing several thousand more to many of our partners. With me today is the Director of Human Services, Tara Williams, and she'll be speaking next, as well as the Multi-Agency Homeless Taskforce PIO, Detective Lori Graber, to also share their efforts in making sure that we can keep everyone in our community warm during this very cold temperature time. Thank you.
In Broward County, we highly value our partnership with the Broward Sheriff's Office and local police departments, including a network of really truly caring and compassionate homeless services providers such as Task Force for Ending Homelessness, Broward Partnership, the Salvation Army, and Hope South Florida, working together in a coordinated and strategic way to make sure that on the coldest days and nights of the year, that there's no lives lost among Broward County's most vulnerable residents, and those are those experiencing street homelessness. So once the National Weather Service of Miami confirms the anticipated drop of 50 degrees or below, a formal notice goes out to the emergency management stakeholders, including law enforcement and our homeless street outreach teams. And then staff are mobilized to open our county-funded shelters to overcapacity, as well as open alternative locations such as churches and other facilities. The county provides food and other necessities to ensure people are kept safe and warm, and those necessities include 4,000 blankets, 500 hats and gloves, 1,000 bus passes, 500 ponchos, and 50 Publix gift cards. So we are advising those experiencing homelessness to report to the following locations no later than 6 p.m. on Friday night and again on Saturday night. The first one is the Salvation Army, located at 1445 West Broward Boulevard. And the second is Hope South Florida, located at 1100 North Andrews Avenue. And for more information, people can please feel free to call our homeless helpline at 954-563-HELP. That's 954-563-HELP. Thank you.
The Multi-Agency Homeless Task Force was formed by a group of officers and deputies in the county, partnering together not only with each other, but with social services, faith-based organizations, and other county agencies. We became a nonprofit organization about 5 years ago, and it was through donations that MAHT Broward was able to donate over 400 blankets for this effort during this cold weather snap. If anybody would like to donate to our nonprofit organization, we can be contacted on our social media Instagram at broward.maht.
We want to thank everyone for coming out today to take notice of this. We have several law enforcement officers here that will be picking up supplies, distributing them today, tonight, and throughout the weekend. So they're here after this. So anyone that's here that's ready to pick them up, we'll be ready to distribute them. So thank you again, and we'll take any questions you might have. So uniquely, law enforcement officers know many of the individuals that are experiencing homelessness, and so one of the ways we're going to be addressing that is asking law enforcement officers to go to those areas and to meet with these individuals, find out if they want to go to cold weather shelter, and if they don't, to supply them the cold weather gear so that they can weather these cold front nights. So we have supplies to distribute here, and then for agencies that were not here today, we'll be distributing to those agencies. We'll be making a pass-through through the Sheriff's Office agencies, districts rather, and the police agencies throughout the county so that they all have access to these resources. We're also going to have deputies to assist additionally with providing support and services toward anybody who asks on Friday or Saturday if they need additional resources. They can reach out to us. And we've already put out notice to many of the agencies via email on staff that's going to be working over the holiday week to provide that service. We have over 2,500 people that experience homelessness in our county, and 2,000 individuals are going to be experiencing homeless on the street. So when we think about 900 blankets and we think about the over 4,000 items that the county has given out, it's a humanitarian effort. It's our heart pouring out to our community to do whatever we can to keep people alive, keep people safe, and keep them warm. They evaluate the situation. The officers they'll have access to all the items you see here, and they will provide that to those individuals that, based on the situation that they're in, if they need blankets, they'll ask them, what do you need? What can we help you with? There are going to be some food cards that are going to be given out as well. We're also going to utilize the time that we have with individuals experiencing homelessness during this cold weather to try to engage them in a discussion to try to see if we can help them also connect to social services. One of the things that we do, in addition to making contact and providing this, is to also see if we can help navigate them into social services to get additional assistance. You only know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. So if we can help people who don't know how to access those services, that's one of the things that we help law enforcement officers do through the Multi-Agency Homeless Taskforce, is educate individuals who don't know about social services or enough about it to help them navigate that so they can get those services that to help them get back on their feet.